Welcome to this month's small group. As you can tell, our topic is Amen. Wasn't sure how long this was going to be since it's a very short, small one word. But if we think about it, we say it an awful lot in church. We just read or listened to Chuck Knows Church's Amen section, or his little session on Amen. So we're going to go a little bit deeper, look at it from a different point of view, and continue forward. What is Amen? Well, depending who you are, what your background is, you might hear the word and you might say, ooh, I know. It was a TV show. Had the guy from We're Moving On Up, Jeffersons, as one of the stars, and it was a nice sitcom, lasted for about 4 or 5 years, late 80s, early 90s. That's Amen. It's not exactly what we're talking about. So let's try again. Ooh, I know. It was a movie. Now, I can't personally say I've seen the movie, but it was a 2002 hit. It was actually based on real life, the Second World War, going back to, unfortunately, the Holocaust, and how the Nazi and German governments, along with the Vatican, tried to stop this atrocity, and how a simple thing was, unfortunately, perverted into a dreadful weapon that killed thousands of people. But that's not what we're talking about with Amen either. Let's try again. Amun-Ra, Book of. Wait a minute. I've seen that movie too. Actually, 2 movies. We have Night at the Museum, which is based on that with Ben Stiller and Robin Williams, where the Amun-Ra tablet magically makes everything in the museum come to life. Good movie, but not necessarily realistic. But it was entertaining. Or the several movies of The Mummy, with Brendan Fraser, where the mummy comes back to life because we read this book. Again, not very realistic, but hey, it's another Amen. And again, it's one of the mythical gods of the Egyptians back in the day. So again, not what we're looking for. I know, songs. We sing Amen at the end of a bunch of songs. And the United Methodist Church in their hymnal has a whole section dedicated to amens. From 897 to 904, there's a bunch of clips of songs that are the Amen songs, as Chuck Knows Church was belting out for us in his session. But is that exactly what we're looking for? We kind of want to get deeper and understand what it means. What does Amen mean? Well, there's the Bible, and all those numbers in parentheses, that's how many times we see Amen in the Bible. 54 times. So you would think Amen, yeah, we know what that is, besides just a word. But unfortunately, in our culture, that's kind of what we think of it as. Oh, we say it at the end of our prayer. If somebody's really excited, they say Amen. You might see it in different religions or denominations where they, Amen, Amen this, Amen that. Which is great, but what does it mean? We're screaming this, we're saying this. It's in the Bible 54 times, throughout the Bible. What is it? We say it a lot. We run into this with other things in our lives where we say things that we've heard, and we say it again and again, but do we really know what it means? Actually, it's kind of simple. As Chuck said, you're saying Amen to agree with something that you're passionate about. And that's why we see it a lot in church. You'll see somebody say, Amen to that, Amen. The pastor will say something and they really agree with it, or it hits home. Say, Amen. That's what they're meaning. They approve of it. They agree with it with conviction. They really are into what's being said, and they really agree with what's being said. And I think we've all been there in life where somebody says something and we're like, yep, we agree wholeheartedly. Well, this is just another way of saying it, except with expression, with feeling, saying Amen. We also look in a little bit deeper, and it says what is not seen. So we're also agreeing with things that are not seen. Could also be looked at as God and Jesus are unseen to us, and we're believing in them. We have faith in them. Could be looked at from another point of view. But the basic definition of Amen is that we agree or approve of what is being said. And that's why you'll say it, you'll hear it at the end of songs. Though back and forth in history, as Chuck said, some of them have been taken out. But we say that at the end of a prayer, that we mean that with conviction, that prayer with conviction. We mean it with our whole heart. And that's why, again, you hear that a lot, and you'll hear people saying amen in services, because they agree, or they can relate to what's being said, and they agree wholeheartedly with it. So again, that wasn't a long one. Understand that. Very short compared to some of the other ones we've done. But we're going to add to that today with our group discussion, and we'll continue that on after this. Here's the resources as always. We will, if you want to look at them further, that's what happens when you hit the link accidentally. Next month's topic is worship. Again, this is a shorter one, not a lot to it, so we're going to fill up the rest of our time with the group discussion on current events. Next month's topic is worship, and it's kind of special next month, because next month marks a 1-year anniversary for us doing this small group session. And doing it, with the exception of the first one, doing it online on Facebook as well. So it's kind of a little anniversary for us. We'll be doing worship. Hopefully it'll be good, because I'm also taking a class in worship, so I'll try to incorporate some of that into the small group session. So congratulations to us early on marking a year of doing small group, and hopefully many years more. There's definitely a lot more Chuck Knows churches to go around. He had roughly in around of 100 of them, or at least 90 some of them. So we got plenty more to go. And also, this is kind of an invitation to, starting in January, we're going to be doing an online small group, where we're going to have a topic that we go through. We're still waiting to find out. We're polling everybody if they have a book that they would like to cover, a topic they would like to cover, and we'll be doing that actually online. Even if you don't have access online, or you know somebody that might be interested in a small group, but they don't have access online, we can make accommodations for you too, so you can still participate as well. So if you're interested, make sure you hit us up on Facebook, email us, let us know you're interested, and if you have any suggestions for a topic. I know a couple of them that are out there. The Bible 101 series, we started one in our church, but there's multiple ones with that. There's bunch of different books out there that are religious based or Christian based that we can go through. There was one that I really liked that was another topic, and that was Everyone a Minister, showing the different ways that we can minister without standing up at the pulpit and evangelizing, how we can do that in other ways. So a bunch of different topics out there. We're looking for suggestions, so please get them to us, and we will look forward to seeing you next month for our year anniversary one on worship. Thank you.